taking over. Listen.
trying to chase me. Come roll with me in my Mercedes. Hold up, I see they broke, I see they lazy. Man, they money slim, they acting shady. I'm in my brand new car, who wanna race? Girl, you ain't come up, so why you showing up? I'm taking them shots on my partners, they loaded up. Man, on the low, all these be I get some material. Hold on, we them boys. Hold on, we them boys. Hold on, we making noise. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, we them boys. Hold on, we them boys. Hold on, we making noise. Hold on, we them boys.
In the jumble, the corners is the hot spot full of mad criminals who don't care. Nuzzling, we all stare at the out of towners. They better break north before we get and take their face off. The streets is filled with undercovers, chasing brothers. The D's on the roof trying to watch us and knock us. Coppers even come through in helicopters. I drink a little, spark and hold it in front us. Wanna be ill, the spot runners, thinking it can't happen till I trap them. Won't even run about guards, I don't believe in none of that. Your facts are backwards. Nas is a rebel of the street corner, pulling it out the dresser. Police got me under pressure. Nas, I'm not your legal type of fella. Drinking, street dweller, who's always on the corner. Less, when I dress is never nothing less than guess. Call me walking with a bop and my hat turned back. Love committing sins and my friends help. Raps with a keep it under my tongue. The school dropout, never like from day one. This life ain't stress, fake crabs nuts. So I guzzle my while calling on mad. The type who be in your elevator. Somehow the rap game reminds me of the game. Used to sport valleys and gazelles with black frames. Now I'm into fat chains. Fly new chicks and new kicks. Represent, represent. Represent, represent. Represent, represent. No doubt, see my stats are fat. This is what it's about. Before the BDP conflict with MC Shan. Around the time of Shantae, just the real Roxanne. I used to wake up every morning, see my crew on the block. Every day's a different plan that had us running from cops. If it wasn't hanging out in front of spots, we was at the factory breaking the locks. Nowadays I need to in a flash just like the next man. Could y'all guard? Let me see 100 grand. Could use some but being the wanted man. But if I hit rock bottom, then I'ma be the son of Sam. They call the crew to get live too with Sue Park Kim. This way the Jakes will never stop it. It's your brain on to all flop. It's a thugs, enough respect to the project. Some ghosts, one love. Represent y'all, represent, represent y'all, represent, represent y'all, represent, represent y'all, represent. One time for your mind. This goes out to everybody in New York that's living a real life in every projects all over. To my man, Big Will, we still here. The 40 side of Vernon. My man, Big LES. Big CeeLo from the Dime. Sean Penn, the 40 Busters. My crew, the Shorty Busters. The 41st side of Vernon Posse. The Goodfellas. My man, Cormega, Lakey the Kid. Can't forget Drawers. The Hillbillies. My man, Slate, Wallet Head. Black J, Big Oogie. Crazy Barrier Spot.
swerving in my low. Head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Self-gallop, back it up, call me loco. Therefore, don't make me pull that. Ask you what you laughing at. Represent that mud life. Dirty money, you better get your mud right. We come together, hold hands and holler thug life. We all black, it's like life. You riding or what? Cause we riding tonight. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there.
Oh, I got that.
Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, pot on the stove, water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the hookie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, harder with close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, pressure up, bless you, bro, don't mess with us. We like the U in the 80s, back to back, set a track, hit the lick, get it back, get the trick, jump the track. I want my money back, time and time again, while I'm sipping on this. Al Davis said it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there. I don't think you wanna get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich? Nah, you don't really want it. Now you don't want that late night gas with no brake light, crash in the daylight. I see it in your face. You don't want that blood, sweat, tears in the bunk bed. Peers know they upset. They level in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that. Wasn't really forced to shop the Ross like that. Don't know how I feel. They can't afford like that. Off deck. Right back at the key. We took it. Now they tell me do it for the love. Gotta do it just because. Got this ballin' in my blood. Think I came this far to shoot dubs. I don't think you trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. How you want? Now you ain't got what it take to do it like me. Get your head up in the game or you can sightsee. Waiting for a handout, this ain't that right league. Spend so much time out here ballin', it's my wifey. These are what I live, I breathe, I sleep, my dreams are lavish. Went from check to check to check the balance. I press, I bet you flop, you all theatric. I'm mostly savage, gambling, take advantage. I'm here to ball while you call off work. When that top jump back, why I call off first. Call me my context, check my call off first. See if I can make a play to get it all off merge. Shut up. Animal loose, my separation off finesse, I'm just preparing to shoot. So I can put you on some skates, breaking ankles and news, saying this is what they pay me to do. I don't think you try to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich.
Let's go. I got next. I'm
You
in.
don't want it. I don't think you want. Get rich. I don't we always do it this time. Cold blowing your mind. Hey dummy, this no accident, all of this was designed. Took my time, kick a crack from behind, and I opened up your blinds, rise and shine. Cold world, same. Used to drive around with your girl in my mama's Civic. Now I'm out here trying to get it. I ain't like you.
I got that
spit it, how I live it. So when you see me in the streets, man, I ain't got a mimic. Cause I ain't got an image to uphold. This real, I ain't got a gimmick, I just flowed it. The boy that set fire to the booth. In a game full of liars, it turns out that I'm the truth. Some say that rap's alive, it turns out that I'm the proof. Cause the ones y'all thought would save the day can't even tie my boots. The ones y'all thought can hang with me can't even let these words be my I don't rhyme my for I wait, I pray to the Lord, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take. Lord, I've been dreaming about the paper. Get rich before I see my life taper. Hope my mama get to see Jamaica before she meet her maker. I hoop but never good enough to ever be a Laker. But these words I recall got me ballin'. Jordan, more than a rapper, this a natural disaster. Boy, I'm meaner than Katrina mixed with Gina. Shut up, Cole. This is for back home, homes. What up, Boats? This is for them that played me. What up? Nah, I ain't mad, it's sad. You went from bad to real bad. Two kids that don't even know they real dad. Real sad, baby girl, I wish you still had it. Then maybe you could get a taste of living Philmatic. It's cold, still at it. Y'all be talking about the same and how I feel about it. That's why I don't respect that. You talking, cold playing a funeral. You might figure. For I'll wait, pray to the Lord, my soul to take. Soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take. Hey, get on your job, little man. This ain't Saturday. We in two different lanes, you can't navigate. We in two different games, you playing patty cake. Brother, you lame. Yeah, out of shape. My mind run a mile a minute. The sky's the limit. I'm so high, I'm diving in it. My ride is tinted. But it's just invented, the best out. Foolish pride to make you not admit it. Well, if this why you nodding with it? The hate in your blood can't stop your soul from vibing with it. Now you all conflicted, cause my flows is wicked. And my sticking and all of y'all picking me cause they know a star when they see a star. Ain't even got to know here. Cheer up, you saved so many, you a hero. Medal of honor, I'm feeling on top like Pop when he with Madonna. Hey, this is before dishonor. Get arrested and forget to tell my mama. She got enough to stress about my gon' get me out. No criminal record, but I'm making criminal records. Isn't it ironic? Isn't it iconic? Jacket so expensive you wouldn't even try on it. But it fit me perfect, I purchase it if I want it. The city on my shoulders, so no girl, you can't cry on it. When you make your list of the greatest, hey, am I on it? Maybe not yet, but I got the clock. There it goes, tick tock. Game on lock, sun gon' shine, the rain won't stop. Oh no.
Hey, yo, right here.
If I should die, before I wait, pray to the Lord, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. I ain't so, but still so unheard. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pop, boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or drive the money more to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got 40 in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord. Got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we can really get it, we can go for it. I'm just here for the bucks and the billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean, you already wrote for us. What's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you, then do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick, real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick, real quick, real quick. 0 to 100 real quick, real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick, real quick, real quick. Yeah. The other night, Lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for the song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, the seams are splitting. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeted me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off eavesdropping. We already got spring 2015 popping. P&B dropping, reps of P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah. Been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. How it was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Checking out Oklahoma City, their record has fallen off the pace they set last season. No team wants to see that regression. They're looking to turn things around, and we'll see how they do tonight. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team you. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like this, but Kenny's right. He can't chase the stats.
Well, I'm glad that we could open up that old wound on the Admiral.
Sure did. Yeah. Thanks, David Robinson. Don't let me see you in San Antonio.
Shout out to the Admiral. Here's Kevin Harlan with the call.
Remember the Alamo.
Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Thunder at the peak at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Hawks.
Yeah, and the foul trouble coming down the stretch. You know, they didn't have the guys on the floor you'd like to have out there, nor could they be as aggressive on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and because of the foul trouble, they really didn't want to incur more foul trouble, so they backed off and became passive, and that's no way to play defense.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Campbell is out there at Greg Monroe. And it's Carter Williams in at the point guard position.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Cantor sets the pick for Westbrook. Low. A second chance effort, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Carter Williams with screen by Monroe. Pass to Campbell. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the evening. That free throw. And the second free throw. Here's 15 points from him the last game against Brooklyn. from 8. Back rim, no good. Here we go. Williams has got the ball. It's good by Middleton.
That's outstanding hang time improv.
Here it played so far. At Westbrook. Ibaka. Westbrook flash. Oklahoma City. A 3-ball. And again, no good.
Can't quite get anything to fall after 5 tries.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Kevin. Durant with the rebound.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. Flash has got his first 3 points of the game.
A lot of space. Right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that in that particular play.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Westbrook. Drills the baseline jumper. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the night.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on it.
Screen by Monroe. Passes to Campbell. Drops in the layup for 2.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Flash, defended by Middleton. Flash misses.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Another miss by Middleton.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him. And, well, that pick went according.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognized he was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Dishes it to Ibaka. Here's Flash. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
And that one's good. Flash has got his second bucket of the night.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
And it's Middleton penetrating. His 4th miss of the game. He's made 3. Thunder trailing by 4. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Here's Flash. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Outside Westbrook. The pass to Flash. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Not often we get to is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game, Greg. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get it to take a breath in this one.
The Bucks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Thunder trailing by 5. Westbrook passes to Flash. Ibaka outside. Takes a 3, and he drills it. Beautiful release there from Flash. Flash has got 8.
World, did they let him get that wide open?
Middleton on the wing, jacks up a 3, and a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. That's 10 points for Chris Middleton. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. I caught up with the Bucks head coach. He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X factor for them. Back to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Screen by Monroe. Middleton for 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yes, Pauling off to a very good start offensively.
Dion Waiters checked in for Oklahoma City and Milwaukee. Milwaukee leading by 13. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Chris Middleton is out there with Greg Monroe. Then there's Campbell. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Vaughn in at the 2.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Here's Flash. Carter Williams covering. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Check out the game for Flash. He's got 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Both free throws good from Flash. On 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Now here's Carter Williams, guarded closely. The screen from Campbell. Middleton for 3. The shot no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
He took in that game because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short.
Yeah, they bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor 3-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong.
That's good. Middleton
to the bar for the rest of the team.
9 feet out. Here's Ibaka, and there's a nice one-handed.
Nothing there.
Nope. Concern right now, board, and I don't mile points.
I like this.
For the Thunder, Andrew Bogut checked in for Lee. Dwayne Dedman comes in for Serge Ibaka. Waiters, he's checked in for Ober. Slash is subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
You're not going to see that in plenty of, but he just, let's face it, he would.
And a foul. The shot got him up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Great job getting. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in the first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Must have here in
the charities from their 8 attempts.
Success raising. Right
are good numbers. Any can firmly good about their shooting percentage this season.
By 19 points. Mayo kicks to Monroe. He dishes it to McCollum. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Thunder have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Flash passes to Bogut. Durant wide open. He fires. The Thunder with another miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting possibly could out.
Good call. Milwaukee 75% of the flat. Outside for Durant. Durant with another miss. Milwaukee and Here's McCullough of contact. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Difficult situation for Oklahoma City. It's Solomon to Kumbo. And it's the Bucks on the break. Smart leading the charge.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Milwaukee's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. On to Tecumbo, dishes to McCollum. The baseline J off the mark. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Flash passes to Waiters. Here's Flash. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Here's Mayo. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
It's Durant on the wing. Waiters on the wing. He is guarded by McCollum. Durant for 3, and the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. The first one falls, and the Thunder make a dominating first half.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes.
For Dion Waiters. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Flash out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Lets it go from deep, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Flash, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Both free throws good from Flash. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Monroe with a screen on Westbrook. There's the double team with Westbrook. Monroe, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Flash. Antetokounmpo defending. The kick out to Westbrook. Stolen by Middleton. Shoots it. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets got down to business. He had 30 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. This game of his was just a standout all-around display of basketball. Coaches love to see that, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't, Kevin. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First one falls for him. And the Bucks making a change here. Vaughn's checked in. And Campbell drills both of them. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Here's Flash, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. Good on the second free throw. Milwaukee's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Campbell is screen on Westbrook. To the middle. Campbell's shot's good. He's got 14.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Flash. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Kevin, let's take a look at what the Oklahoma Thunder did over the last month in the league rankings. First in scoring, first in fewest turnovers a game, and they're number 2 in assists. This is a team that loves to share the basketball.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Now here's Carter Williams. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Vaughn can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Ibaka right side. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Ibaka's got 8 points. Bucks leading by 22. Down low, got a piece of it. Pass to Simpson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Middleton outside. Carter Williams can't get it to go. Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Flash. 21 points in the game. And they're pushing it up. Here's Vaughn. Look at that jam. Wow. I mean, just beautiful.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all, taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
3 turnovers in the quarter alone, a bad stretch, and they can't win this game without better play from him.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Carter Williams with it. Now guarded by Flash. Inside. Here's Campbell. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Flash. No good from outside.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
And the foul called on Freak.
Time to get the backup some burn anyway. This game's a wrap.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Bogut's checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. O.J. Mayo is checked in for Chris Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Out left to the wing. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Carter Williams.
They're going to have to play really smart on defense now and defend without fouling.
So no problem for Milwaukee.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Middleton. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
A tremendous night of shooting the basketball for him tonight. He was nearly 60% from the field. Ernie, 60. That's Shaq-like numbers. Okay, that's Kenny Smith-like numbers. I'm telling you, this guy was outstanding. I love the way he shot it all over the place.
Things haven't been pretty for them lately, but his performance in this win is definitely a step in the right direction. He wanted this one badly. You could tell that right off the bat. He put his game into another gear and was playing angry tonight, fellas.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. From down in Miami, where it's warm in the winter. On up to Minnesota, where it's storm in the winter. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, 10, holla at me. B&H-Town, Southside, Cloverland, Daddy, I'm the man out there. Better ask Cali, Catman, Cali. Yeah.
Think you wanna get rich?
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sport. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, they're in the midst of a 3-game losing streak, hoping to break out with a win tonight. We'll see if they can shake off the cobwebs. And Kobe Bryant now in the twilight of his career. Very few have had his fuel and his drive. Shaq, you played with him. Give me your thoughts on Kobe.
Yes, he has 5 championships. Yes, he's passed up Michael Jordan in scoring, but he wants to win more than anyone else in the league. He still obsesses over it. He's the biggest critic, and it drives his game. We don't know if this is going to be his last year. He said he doesn't know, but this guy wants to be the best ever.
But you have to admire how he's adapted his game year by year by year, and by the body that he has to do it with. When he was younger, jumping out the gym. Then all of a sudden, as he's getting older, he's posts up more, went down and worked with Akeem Olajuwon. This guy is a true professional.
With the game just about ready to tip, we send you to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the
The Oklahoma City Thunder on the road as they take on their Western Conference rival in today's game. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche Latina in the NBA. An annual tradition celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. In the last meeting for these two teams, the Lakers were handed a loss when they went up against the Thunder. And that game moved the season series to 2-0.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Russell Westbrook out there with Flash. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. Now, here's Roten. Feeds it to Kobe. From outside the arc. Here's Tucker. Cannot hit. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of and resilience.
From deep three-point range, the rebound by the way, defeated by the Birds in their last game. They'll trap one behind them.
What a shame that I had to lose because you had to be proud of the way they backed.
I suppose that real was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate losing no matter how hard you want to come out to play.
That's the fate.
There's out Colbert with a script. Bryant, no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Flash. He had 37 points in the win against Golden State.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
And here is Rote following the three-pointer by Freak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Lakers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Roy Hibbert at the line for 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shot.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Roy Hibbert.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Good work defensively by Kobe.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
That's good.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Flash. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Flash has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Thunder. Outside Bryant lets the 3 fly. Shot is no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X factor for them. Back to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. That's good. Cantor's got his first bucket in this one.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Puts up a 3. The Lakers rebound. Hibbert. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And the Thunder making a change here. Mahimi's checked in. Here's Flash. He's got 9. Rejected by Kobe.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Tucker dishes to Hibbert, wide open. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Hibbert's got 7.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Passes to Ibaka. From deep 3-point range, Randall grabs the board.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Tucker can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 6. Right side Durant. Here's Flash. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And that's now 11 points for Freak.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Here's Bryant. The 17-footer goes down.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Here's Flash, guarded by Kobe. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Off target from 3-point range. Lakers leading by 6. And Tucker kicks to Kobe. And the foul called on Freak. The Lakers shooting reasonably well, 45%. Randall out there with Roy Hibbert. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Roberson. And it's Williams at the 1. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Here's Flash. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Check out the game for Flash. He's got 11 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Flash. Both free throws good from Flash.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Williams attacking.